Okay folks, so we have a NordicTrack 2450, I believe. Yeah, it's a 2450. There we go. I've got a headlight on, so I do apologise for the light. There we go. It was bought in, what is that? July 2017. It's July 2019, so it's 2 years old. It hasn't had a lot of use, to be quite honest. But what it has been doing is, according to the homeowner, it's been, you know, as when it's switched on, it goes into a cycle of full incline and full decline, and there's nothing you can do about it. Well, the homeowner did talk to NordicTrack, and to be quite honest, NordicTrack customer service were rubbish. And they were telling her that it was something to do with the power supply, the electric supply coming from the house. Well, I've got to tell you, we're in kind of a gym here. There's nothing to do with the electric supply, because if there was a problem with the 110 volt electric supply, the unit itself wouldn't actually switch on. But this was switching on, powering up, and then going into cycles of incline and decline. So we've got to address this problem, and what they did send out to the homeowner was a replacement sensor. Now the sensors come in a little packet like this, and from their expectations it was actually an incline sensor issue, and they give you a little bag of extra sensors here, and you've got to choose one that fits. But I do believe there's going to be a problem. The sensor that came out, if I can focus on it, was really oily, and I have a sneaky suspicion, you know, there are other bits of plastic that fell out with it. I have a sneaky suspicion that if we look down in here, can we focus on that? The lighting is terrible. The sensor actually fits into this little gearbox here with this screwdriver. And I have a sneaky feeling that with all the full inclines and declines, one of the seals has actually gone in this little gearbox, causing all of the grease to leak out. Now, when I moved this machine, and it's been on the spot for, what, 2 years. When I moved this machine, it was actually, there was a big old grease patch on the floor, so it must have come off the bottom of this shaft and dropped onto the floor. I'm just concerned, I did wipe around there. I'm just concerned that, you know, due to all of these incline and declines, we might need to repack this thing with grease, or actually take it further apart and fit a new seal on it. Look, there's even bits of plastic down there that seem to be and appear to be broken too. So I'm not quite sure where this is from. All in all, when I look at this machine, and for $2,500, I think it was $2,500, I think it's a load of shit, to be quite honest. So I would advise not buying one of these. The homeowner did actually have an original NordicTrack, which actually, you know, they had for 17 years, and it worked very, very well, and it was very high quality. They appear to have gone down. Another example of this is, let's look at the main bed drive here. You know, we have a bolt there holding the main roller in place on this side. So there's a bolt there holding the roller on. And if we look over on this side, the roller isn't even in the right size. It doesn't even fit in the axle support here. And I'm pretty sure a bolt is supposed to go through there and hold the other side of this roller in place, but it looks like it actually doesn't. So I'm not sure whether or not this was a fitting error too. So the only thing from stopping this side of the treadmill from becoming out of alignment is tension on the back end down there. So this looks like a real pile of rubbish, if you ask me. Really just poor engineering. So for $2,500, I'm not really that impressed with the whole thing, to be quite honest. It's very poorly made as far as I'm concerned. Let's have a look at it from the top end here. So there's the gearbox for the incline motor, and I just have a sneaky feeling that the whole thing may be shot due to, you know, it travelling up and down too many times. I think there's a bearing seal in there, and it's probably screwed. There's the motor. I'm trying to get light on here. Lely DC motor, 4.25 horsepower, continuous duty, 3,170 watts, 130 VDC. External fan, thermally protected. Don't know much about this motor, to be quite honest. Really don't care. I'm here just to fix some problems. So the reality is, I'm going to put some new sensors in, turn this thing on, and see what actually happens. It does creak and rattle a lot, but you know, there's the adjustment there, and there's a shaft that's too short and a missing bolt. So I just don't even know whether that's supposed to be like that, you know. They did contact customer service for NordicTrack, and like I said, NordicTrack simply said, well, there's a problem with 110-volt power supply. And the reality is, there's no problem with the 110-volt power supply, because the bloody machine's switching on and going into this stupid cycle of up and downs. So if there was any disruption in service, the machine wouldn't even work. So they admitted that it might be a sensor issue. So we're going to fit one of those in and find out what's going on with it. And if that's not working, then actually need NordicTrack to honour their customer support and come out and visit the homeowner, because this is a bit of a joke, to be quite honest, with a 2-year-old machine with so few miles on it already having problems like this. And if you want my advice, I wouldn't actually buy one of these. I'd choose another manufacturer. And if you can go to a showroom, ask them to take the top cover off so you can have a look at the way the damn thing's machined and fitted together internally. Because I'd rather spend $7,000 if it was my money and getting a Life Fitness machine or an ex-commercial unit, you know, that's built for commercial use. Although this is called a 2450 commercial, it's really nothing of the sort. I'm looking at the welding in here, and I'm looking at the framing. You've got plastic framing in here, you know, really, really strong commercial knot. But the reality is, it was $2,500. I'd have rather spent $2,500 on a used Life machine. So that's, you know, that's where I'm coming from on this. So we'll change this sensor out, and we'll bung it back together, and then we'll video some more just to see if it goes into this ridiculous 12-degree incline and 3-degree, you know, anticline. Over and out.